introduction তোমার কোন একদম
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the match that you all have been waiting for. This match needs no introduction whatsoever. MCM versus RV is the match that you all have been waiting for. And fortunately, this is a best of 3 and we all can celebrate every moment we have. These are the upper brackets finals and the veto is currently going on and you guys can see it on your screen as of right now.
Indeed so, and it's going to be Inferno, the first ban from MCM, and RV is going to ban Vertigo. Both of them banning their favorite map. What? Mirage being banned as well by MCM. What? Oh. Oops. Oh. Very interesting method. Yeah.
Skili papa and boom.
The match.
Okay,
We are live.
Nazard, hello.
By the way.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
Yeah, nice.
Fuck.
Nice.
Alright guys, as for the first ban, MCM is gonna ban Inferno.
That's pretty obvious because I think everyone knows RV's favorite map is Inferno.
Inferno is one of the strongest suits of RV. And for the second ban, RV banned Vertigo, which is one of the strong suits of MCM Light. Look, Blaze, I'm gonna say this. It looks like RV is playing it really serious this time, banning out Vertigo at the first.
Last time they actually opted out to play Vertigo. It didn't really go that good for them.
Yeah, I would say that too. And for the first
look at
pick, yeah, and MCM Light decided to pick Ancient for the first one. So
Which is a not so ancient map.
It's basically Aztec 2.0, but yeah.
Not so ancient though in CS.
RV is going to pick Overpass for the second map. So we have Ancient for the first pick by MCM Light and Overpass for the second map picked by RV. We already have 22 viewers. This is awesome. And for the last two bans, the first ban is going to be Mirage by MCM Light. Still waiting for RV to ban the second one.
That's also a very good and wise option because Mirage as well. Super strong in Mirage.
Okay, RV banned Nuke. And the decider will be Dust 2. Okay, if it goes for the third map, this is going to be interesting. Dust 2, it's the main map for RV, wouldn't you say so, Blaze?
I mean, it is, but then it's the map of the operas as well, and we all know who the best opera is.
Indeed. So guys, the match is going to start within 4 minutes. The first map will be Ancient, second map will be Overpass, and if it goes to the decider, it will be Dust 2. We'll be back shortly. And yeah.
So stay tuned with us, folks. Grab your cup of coffee because it's going to be a long, long night.
আচ্ছা একটু কমেন্ট সেকশন থেকে একটু কমেন্ট পড়বো। সাকিব মোহতাসিম ভাই, MCM, please raise the salary of dear Mohammad Kais Rayhan. Now, guys,
Hello,
if
my
you
name
don't,
is Muhammad Qais Raihan. Please increase my salary. Thanks.
if you don't guys don't know, Mohammad Kais Rayhan is the editor, graphics editor of MCM. এখন এটা কেন বলা হচ্ছে আপনারা একটু স্ক্রিনে দেখতে পারেন, খুবই সুন্দর, অ্যাকচুয়ালি সুন্দর এডিট, বাট
Yes.
অন্যভাবে নেওয়া যায়। সাকিব ভাই যেটা মানে বলতে চাচ্ছেন, কিছু করার নাই, ভিনসেন্ট ভাই একটু প্রবলেমস ফেস করছে।
Problem.
10টা 10 থেকে আমরা আমাদের উচ্চ বন্ধনী চূড়ান্ত ম্যাচ শুরু
Which
করব।
means upper bracket finals. যারা যারা জানো না, আমিও জানতাম না কিছুক্ষণ আগ পর্যন্ত. Okay, guys, so apparently Vincent Bhai's internet has some issues. I think internet or electricity. So he's trying to join. It's going to take a few more minutes. Hopefully not that long. Yep, and we'll be right here with you.
Excavator.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many times have you casted a match on Ancient?
Never.
Interesting.
This is my first time.
This is also my first time. This might be the first time for a lot of people watching a match on Ancient.
Wow. Yeah.
Except if you watch Tier 1 CS. Which I
Even
hope
there,
a lot of guys do.
ancient is, yeah. Even there, ancient is very rare. Right?
I mean, the first there was a match versus G2 versus a really mediocre team, Tier 3 team, and G2 lost on that one. That was interesting. I mean, it's about who masters Ancient first. A lot of you guys seem to be pissed for this to be taking so long, but কারেন্ট গেলে আর ইন্টারনেট গেলে কিছু তো করার নাই। So please stay tuned with us.
Taking a whole lot of time.
Right.
Quite unfortunate.
I'm like this close to finding the cure cancer. Okay, we just got confirmation from the referee. The match is going to be starting within 2 minutes. Match starting now, my referee just said. We should be seeing the match within 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Finally.
Right. This match was supposed to start at 9, but we're starting at 10:15.
Wow. Internet for the win. Right. It's almost gonna start right now. Well, There's nothing much to say here, actually. It's just a warm up going on.
Yeah, it's just a warm up going on. I think you can transition over to the warm up. I mean, you can. There's nothing to do.
No, okay. Wait till the warm-up is finished. You guys ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are ready.
Well, I'm more
I guess we
concerned
have been
about
ready
the
for
players.
for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
the
have
last
How did
hour.
you
30
manage?
minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes or
30
so.
minutes.
Oh man.
Okay, the match will be starting in a few seconds. Yeah, the knife round is starting. You guys will see that in I guess in after 1 minute or so. So, yep, I will be back.
There you go, folks. It's just a matter of time until the knife round starts in the JTP.
Finally, Vincent joining the server, and the wait is over. Now, just a little bit of time until things get ready. Everybody's wetting up.
Yeah, it's just a matter of seconds now.
All the players are ready, and we are going to transition over towards the match, starting off with the knife round. Vincent, that's a new knife. I just have to say that looks awesome. There we have it, the knife round is going to start on its way. Ancient, the first map picked by MCM Light. MCM Light is going to win the knife round, and they're going to be picking CT side first. And Excavator, to be fair, this map is fairly new, and a lot of pro teams and players say that this is an insanely CT-sided map. So what are your thoughts about MCM Light picking the CT side first? But because RV is going to get an advantage for the latter half.
Yeah. But it's also going to put a lot of pressure on them to get the rounds because it's going to be very hard to get it. Right. So
Things starting off really slow. This doesn't seem to be a default of some sort. They're just going to put their focus towards B and B ramp.
yeah.
Even leaving out mid control, I mean.
It's going to be an B hit coming out. Just a small and two flashes going out. Everyone pushing out ramp. Getting all the angled scar going down.
Aggressive. That was
going down. Taking down
clean.
head. Oh my, that's a clean entry coming in. Zeron with the 2 kills.
Down to
That's
Emperor
insane.
Eye with a USP against 5 people. No, none of the players are actually down from RedViperZ. This seems quite the task for Emperor Eye, not being able to handle it. Xenon is going to get his third. The pistol round goes towards RedViperZ. And don't tell me they're gonna take a pause, and they're gonna take a technical pause, and I am not angry at all.
I mean, it's whatever. It's nothing they can
So-
do about it. It's technical. It's the finals.
Again, this is the Uchcho Bandhani Churanto match.
Okay, thanks. But I'll just call this the upper bracket finals, just like every normal person would.
And
Or the
it has
pause
been
is
a
coming through. Finally, yeah, it wasn't that big of a pause. Just...
three AKs, one UMP and one Max and for the RedViperZ, and looks like MCM Light is just gonna force it out. 5 Eagles, Rebel taking a smoke and a nade. Three of the players of CT are actually trying to get a move on towards mid.
I think that's quite passive. They're already making in, and that's an impressive headshot right there. I think he's gonna get a follow-up as well. What's wrong with him? Oh my god. Not missing a single shot. Well, though. Getting that trade, that's a beautiful headshot again.
Beautiful headshot indeed. Aries trying to get another. He is down to 59 HP. Scar with the huge flank. Taking down Mantis. Goes for the second. Doesn't misses all his shots. Taking down aggressive. Down to a 2v2. Aries is down to 36 HP. Scar has received an AK. Doesn't make use of it at Fate.
Fate with a spray, just taking down all. Oh no. Vincent not being able to take that. AK though.
Even though that was huge impact for an eco round, taking down
That was a
3
force
players.
buy, honestly. Yeah, that was a force buy. I mean,
Yeah, that was the first time I bet. And this time they're going for an actual eco.
yeah, but the eco rounds are very difficult to control for.
Just like a map from MCM Light.
This time first, not getting
Didn't
the
get the
second, and it's a hey, yeah, B push coming in. They do have an
And-
AK to work with as well. Why this is gonna be so scary?
RedViperZ can afford to let any other weapons go. I mean, this is gonna impact the economy more. They just lost 3 players the last round, and this is
Yeah,
gonna
they're
impact
losing
more
another
Rebel.
AK as well.
Taking
Vincent
down
not being
Vincent,
able to.
Xenon and Mantis respectively taking down 2 each and nil to 3. This is gonna be the first gun round of this match. By for both. Mantis still holding on to that Mac 10. Even though I say it like that, I guess you just shouldn't underestimate a Mac 10.
Never should. It's going to be a B hit coming in, yeah. Mantis with the smoke and a couple of flashes combined. That's going to be.
The IGL and the support player comes in with the flashes. Xenon taking the entry. So with the rest of the players, taking out Fate with an interesting position. Xenon phase it out. Molly is down alley, and aggressive is the one going to be taking a duel with Emperor. Vincent does win somebody at the flank. Takes down Toaster to a 4v3. They do have a man advantage.
They certainly do, but Emperor is still with us up. He's holding
Rebels
up. Just
being smoked
looking
off.
for
Aggressive
Emperor.
did hear Emperor being scoped in. Xenon taking down Rebel, but is down to 38 HP. Takes down
He's
another
gonna get
aggressive-
another one. He's just on fire. It's 10 kills. 4 rounds, 10 kills.
What?
This man is.
10 kills already? I didn't even notice. 4 rounds in and Xenon is already up to 10 kills. This man's on a roll. But even though I would just say that MCM Light does need to work on a little bit on their B defense. I mean, letting Xenon just walk right in and get so many free kills. Aggressive did spot Toaster. out with the utility and is gonna molly him out, and that is gonna be a free kill for aggressive. Varys did take down Faith on the other side of the map.
Yeah, the Deagle's doing a lot of damage. 4 versus 4 right now. And seems like MCM Light does have a very good chance of winning. The Xenon, their star player, going down, but Vincent finding one onto Alice. He's dropped to half HP though. Still 3 versus 2.
But for the A game, aggressive is going to take down Scar. Nelson for 1 minute down the clock. Mantis with the AWP is gonna cover bomb. They do have B side completely open.
They do when they're going in for the plant. Aggressive, holding that up, is going to beat Terror anytime, and he's going to land that shot on him. It's just Rebel with CK. And the question is, does he dare to push the smoke? Doesn't even have Kevlar, not the kit. He waits it out, takes it slowly, but Vincent is right on that corner, and he's going to get him as soon as Rebel walks in. So far, it's a really good start for RV 5-0 on the T side as well.
Even though I just said this is a C side, but it doesn't look so. RV is just so good with their T side. I mean, it's working out just so in their favor, and Xenon being the spearhead of their team.
Yeah, RV might have just found their replacement for Inferno once and for all. Red
Yes,
smoke's
it's
coming
it.
in, and it's going to be mid control coming in from both the teams as well. There's the ripple on that mid control.
Like they're gonna put their interest towards mid this time. RedViperZ, that is. Did hear the Rebel pushing up. Vincent is going to take down the Rebel, but Toaster is there to trade it out. Faith again trading out Toaster.
The trades coming in favor of RV, and so 4 versus 3 Emperor being forced to play a solo from quite a distance. I mean, if they somehow manage to make it into side, it's going to be quite hard for them to make a reset possible. But I'm feeling this quite slow. It was quite passive actually.
Going into the mid rounds, 50 seconds down the clock, and looks like both of the teams decided to go silent, but a bit of
Oh my, yeah, Xenon does have a good idea of where Per can be. Smoke
Yeah.
coming in and he misshoots.
Aryan is going to take up so much space, taking down Faith, switching over to the AK, down to 2v2.
Emperor getting also Faith.
Both of the players have an AWP.
Scar dropping and it's also going down in the process. That's not the best way to. It seemed like it was a very possible round for MCM, but suddenly it just didn't work for them. And that's going to force them onto another force buy coming in. 5 deagles. A couple of flashes and smoke. Man, this is not looking good for Red so far.
Yeah, RV just did their homework. Like, seriously though, dominating MCM Light on the T side.
In 6 rounds, it's not really much. But
I guess you could say that, but the momentum is the key factor here.
yeah, it certainly is so, and the eco is not going to help them anytime soon.
I mean, MCM Light is just as good as RV on the eco rounds.
Yeah,
So
Rebel
it can be a conversion anytime. You just can't say.
Quick in the second, and then out of third as well. Oh my, he's just on 1 HP, but he's getting all the prep. Yeah, we'll have to keep some faith in him for later on. Aggressive, getting Rebel as well as just Scar with his Deagle. And Kepler with only so little control, and Mantis just hunting him down. 10th round, that's man. Gotta be a shocker. That's an almost equal half if MCM manages to win all 8 rounds. 2 ups, double up coming in. That's going to be interesting to see. 1 for B, 1 for mid, maybe 1 for A. Nope, 1 for B, 1 for mid. It is. Scar going out. Quite aggressive all on his own. This could be problematic.
Ares is going to lock down the ramp. B. Thing is, the RedViperZ are gonna put their interest on the other side of the map at A.
It's just Peror and his M4. He's gonna get some teammate backup coming in. Toaster is right there. But he's totally dumbfounded and blinded and just getting him all blinded and easily. Toaster getting 2, but based on that trade end, he's gonna catch Rebel off guard as well with the splash out in hand. And that's a 2 versus 2 right there. And the plan going in, it seems like RV's entries are so smooth. And Xenon finding another one to Ares right there. It's going to be so hard for Scar. Another 1 versus 3 and Mantis closing him out once again.
0-8 for RV, and the economy doesn't look good. I mean, they just lost a buy round, obviously.
400 is going to be a full eco if they want to buy next round. Nothing's really working for them, and it's just force buys coming in, Kevlars and Deagles. Oh man, this is really a difficult pill for MCM like to swallow.
Five Deagles right is already down to 68 HP, fating in a duel with Ares. Not finishing it. Ares is going to back out play. A little bit passive, a little bit defensive. They certainly need a miracle to win this one, I would say. Aggressive, going out towards all solo. Xenon taking down
Another
Emperor.
headshot. He's not missing. Aggressive getting Rebel as well.
I don't know, that should have been a favorable kill for Rebel. Toaster taking down Mantis. Down to 50 seconds. Mantis is down. Scar with the headshot onto Xenon's head. That was huge. This could be a turnover conversion. But Vincent is there to take down 2 players. Toaster and Aryan already down. Fating now Scar not letting MCM Light able to convert that eco round.
They get to some good damage right there, but still not enough, and definitely not a big dent in RV's economy.
Indeed, Mantis has 13,000, so does Vincent. In the night, and MCM Light has yet to win a single round. I mean, this is unexpected, I would just say. I mean, if you put it up to the words of the community, both of the teams are evenly matched.
In terms of achievement and firepower, yes, but well, this match seems to have a different story altogether. 2-9 Emperor on that op is going to bring some hope for MCM Light, but
Looks like they're gonna just commit to B once and for all for this round, and leaving out mid control and not even bothering for a lurk.
yeah, the Molotov is going to force out Ares out of his position.
But that will be a
Dropped,
matter
and he's
because
gonna
they're
be dropped.
more aggressive taking down Ares. Scar is there to defend connector all on his own, taking down 2 with a spray down.
That's the lineup as well, that's really good. Mantis dropped down to 2 HP. Now this 2 versus 4 retake seems quite possible. Vincent falling down to Emperor Eyes. Well, Toaster falling down as well.
180 taking down Toaster, goes for the second but doesn't get it. And this is gonna be the first round for MCM Live.
Quite around indeed. The retake, fabulous retake coming in. Only 1 casualty in the process as well. Big props to Scar for playing this quite passively and working it out evenly. Nine to 1. Xenon doing some tag damage.
Missing his shots. That should have been a man advantage, but
Yeah, Rebel missing his shot is going to cause a lot of pressure on MCM Light.
that HE not connecting.
Yeah.
They're just gonna trade position Scar and Ares.
Quite a slow.
No, if Scar pushes up, I should have seen that.
Oh
Die,
no!
but he didn't.
That's a big mistake coming in. Aggressive, not even looking behind. That's just two players being slaughtered right there.
Oh, I see the momentum being broken down by MCM Light at this very round.
Oh my god, Fate missing on that knife! Oh my god. That's a complete throw coming out from RB. Oh my god. That's a horror movie right there.
Ares taking down Mantis. That was a blip. He thought his teammate was opponent, but whatever. Hold on to Xenon right now. He's going to be taken down, and that is going to be the second for MCM Lime 2-9. Only one casualty, that being Scar. Economy seems to be recovered for MCM Live. They can get another buy for another round if they lose, obviously.
There's going to be 5 rifles coming in. RB again going in for that mid control. Xenon is actually going to push through that smoke. He's going to find one. Oh my goodness.
Still pushing up Emperor.
Oh!
That was a bad decision, Xenon, I might just say, because you're up against one of the greatest toppers of Bangladesh.
Right there, yeah. He had no chance right there, but Fate taking that Emperor, right? And he's gonna find another one as well. Rebel being taken down quite easily. Vincent finding Scar as well. It's just Ares in a 1 versus 4. It seems like RB's dominance has started to emerge once again.
They just stepped up real big.
Yeah, just moving up.
Going on for the hunt.
Mantis missing his initial shot, but he's gonna land it, and that's the 6th for Mantis. The 10th round for RB.
Tactical pause from MCM Light.
Yeah, I would be worried if I were them as well. 2-10, that's really not the best score.
Yeah, it's a tactical.
Pause.
Looking at the way RV is playing, they're just going full on try-hard mode against MCM Light. I mean, they're giving MCM Light no breathing room. Wait, Xenon just entry frags this. Surely MCM Light is having a hard time. I mean, Faith and Xenon being the top fraggers 14-6, 14-7. What do you have to say about that, Iska?
Well, I mean, RB just being a super aggressive team, playing Ancient as well. I don't think MCM has that much experience on Ancient. Meanwhile,
I think there
RB
was a match in HLB where they had a tough time in the CT side. What do you have to say about that?
Wait. Who had a tough time? RB or MCM?
RV.
I mean, they were
RB.
playing 4 versus 5 Vincent, I think, disconnected here and there, so.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I think it was
Yeah.
Mantis, yeah. It was a 4 versus 5, and that was a long time ago. RB did manage to improve. So did MCM, I believe, but the results are quite
The
not
return match says otherwise.
Yeah.
Triple up setup.
And one of them is just going to go down, and it's Emperor.
Yeah, the main offer for MCM Light and being taken down at the early stages of the round.
Not enough though. Quite a round coming out from RB. Playing the super passively. Toaster getting that kill
Default.
onto Faith as well.
Then it's then on. A little bit of shaky
Top down.
spray.
It's Toaster and Iris. Oh no, it's Rebel actually on inside. And Iris can land a beautiful flick right there.
"20 seconds down the clock, and RV are slowly making way towards their way towards B side.
Yeah, they're on with that smoke and a flash as well. That is going to slow down Eris for quite some time, but that smoke, that flash is just not going to help quite enough. Xenon does find the first, but it seems like there's not enough time for the plan, and Rebel's just going to nail him down. And a technical pass coming out from MCM Light this time.
Economy doesn't look good for
Technical.
Economy doesn't look good for MCM Light.
Yeah, not the best.
They're gonna have to sacrifice on the utility side. 3 to 10 might as be the half for RV, and I'm really interested to see how RV is gonna play out on the CT side. I mean, it is going to get on pause. Rebel only with the P250 looks like he's gonna try to be a bait of some sort. Okay, he got the op.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Emperor going AFK in the middle of the match. That could have costed him dearly.
The teams are showing no teeth, and RV are going to again cluster up on towards B ramp. Another execute.
Yeah, that one also by Aryan being wasted. That could have been so much better if it was later. And he's being dropped down as well. Car not being checked. That's a big mistake coming in, and the cross setup coming in perfectly. It does get one in consolation, but it's just Vincent left in this one versus 4. It doesn't have the bomb and is stuck all inside connector. All on his own, and he's gonna get taken down by Scar.
And in for a force by a RV. Aggressive taking the MP5. That's an interesting weapon of choice.
Yes, indeed, the RV economy finally looks broken down. Only 2 AKs, the Galil. SMG Tech 9 onto Mantis. But with the right strategy, anybody will give you a W.
Right. Patiently holding down mid, and Fate is going to bait out something towards the A side.
3 players, and it just looked like that B hit that we saw in the pistol round as well too. A flash going out. And they're strolling in. No Molotov to contest them this time. Xenon getting the first. Scar is dropping quite easily, and he's not getting his second. Xenon just with that trade, he is on fire today.
Taking down Emperor is all down to Rebel and Toaster with the AWP and AK. Does hold down that flank, taking down Toaster. It's all down to Rebel right now with an AWP. He was a little bit blind, but taking down Xenon, that is going to lessen up the numbers.
Yeah. Mantis on that screen, he is going to drop down and then finding that frag.
4 to 11 for the first half. RV. I mean, with an insane round advantage, this looks a little bit, not a little bit, hugely in favor of RV, and they just need to win 7 more rounds in the CT side, and this will be their map. And this wasn't even their pick.
Wait, this was RV's pick.
No, this is MCM Light's pick.
MCM Light picked.
Overpass. Yeah,
Whoa.
RV picked Overpass.
Oh, crap. That's not the biggest news for. That's not the best news for MCM Light. Certainly not good for 11 scoreline. Yeah, it's just Xenon with 20 frags sitting on top
Would
of
you
everyone.
look at that? RV won 9 rounds in a row
Yeah,
without a
they
single
did.
rounds in loss.
Yeah, on MCM Light's map pick as well. That's just horrible. That's just utterly monstrous.
Xenon already up to 20 kills for the first half. Fate on to 15. And Mantis, the story says otherwise. The IGL of RV. But Emperor, I'm a little bit surprised. He's on the bottom of the leaderboard. 5 kills, 13 deaths.
Certainly not the best day for him.
Certainly isn't the best day for the entirety of MCM. But then again, this could be a caster's curse, and they can just turn it around at the T side.
That is true. That could be done any moment, and the first round's going to start right now. The T side is going to be the biggest turnaround for MCM. If they manage to win this, we can keep some faith. It seems like an A hit coming in. A couple of flashes and an A split actually.
That's an
The
interesting
barrage.
flash from Toaster. Emperor taking the entry with others, taking down Mantis. Was an interesting corner, facing down Ares, and the bomb plant is going to be a default. Versus 4. Emperor taking down actually no one. Taking down Xenon actually is aggressive, taking down Toaster and Emperor down to a 3v2. Rebel is going to take down aggressive, and Vincent is going to trade it out.
Oh my god, again! Faith with that beautiful one tap. The
What are these
tap
trades
is-
and what are these one taps from everybody? I just can't keep up.
It seemed like a bloody hell. Everyone was confused as to where the player is coming from. At one point, Emperor tagged down Toaster as well, stinking him.
You need to have insane comms to get out of that situation successfully.
That is true, and
I mean,
even
it
though it
was
seemed
down
like
to
a brilliant execute from MCM, RB just managed to take the retake. Just barely managing, but
just
retake
barely
was
managing. It was down to a 1v1, and it was Faith who won that one. Thrown on the RedViperZ. Toaster down to 2 HP with a Deagle Mantis. Taking him down with the AG.
successful.
The rest of the players are just gonna clean up down to Emperor with only a Tech 9.
All on his own. It's actually made his win. He's gonna get Mantis. His site is his. But no bomb, no nothing. Just a UMT. And again, a Byron coming in up onto Rebel's hand. And 4 rifles right there. No Molotov, that could be a problem. Just 3 smokes and 6 flashes, just enough for an execute, but is it going to be enough to get inside successfully?
It's like they are planning on to take mid control, and they did smoke off Sniper's Nest. Bearer is smoked off at elbow. Is this what you call?
I think not call. I have no idea. I think it's just outside mid. I have no idea what it's called, but
Apologies for that, guys. This map is fairly new and everybody
it
is
seems like
having a little
MCM
bit
has
of trouble.
taken a lot of control on A side, and they're just going to go in, bursting out and rip the hooking shot onto the net. Sometimes standing a chance right there. Scar taking Fate down. It seems like a very good round. Emperor Eye getting Xenon as well. It's just a 2 versus 5, and it seems like an impossible feat for Aggressive and Vincent.
Vincent almost taking down Emperor down to 3 HP, but Emperor is gonna get that one. Down to aggressive with an M4. Looks like saving up the best decision for RedViperZ. Interestingly enough, আমার স্ট্রিমার আমাকে মাত্র জানাই দিল একটা অরাসের একটা টুর্নামেন্ট হয়েছিল ওইখানে কাস্টার মে কাস্টার ছিল
No, it wasn't Taurus, it was
ROG.
ROG. Yeah, Taurus has a
Yeah,
pack up in tournament.
Yeah, Pacific Finals. The Pacific Finals I don't remember, but May casted a barber RedViperZ bolteছিল instead of RedViperZ.
Caster, small correction. Benz is actually Flux. So
Relax. Yeah, I knew, but
I knew, but
he is not Vincent.
yeah, I
just direct say Vincent.
fully talk. I just didn't want to tell anyone that it's a stand-in coming in at an upper right. It's fine. Would have been so heartbreaking, and but aggressive, just breaking the hearts of MCM Light with his speed. 3 versus 5 right there. Oh no, Ares has made his way outside, and he could get the second. He does find it. Black and aggressive both falling down. This is going to bring so much opportunity, and Xenon falling as well. This is a nightmare right though. A 3 versus 5. Mantis being taken down as well. This is horrible.
From the back as well. All down to AK taking down Ares.
And gets the second as well. That's the bomb. Emperor Eye being allowed for that now. But he's just secured that kill right there. 6th round for MCM Light. Nico for RV doesn't really look like the most convincing of rounds for them. Just a P250s. And that is all she wrote for this round. Toaster being blinded by his own teammate on the way in. That's quite a easy right there. Pero landing a beautiful initial kill and a second one as well. He's just racking up the kills right now. 3 kills, 3 shots, and those are eco, but hey. Well, an op kill is an op kill. Can't complain, can you?
Toaster taking down.
It's just Fate in the 1 versus 5. Exit frag movie right going on. Ares does fall to him, and he does get that AK as well. By the second as well. Not the third. Aim punch. Moving his aim to somewhere completely different than he originally anticipated. The Byron coming in. That's
Byron for RV, 4 M4s and a toy gun.
yeah, that is a toy gun and Xenon with Emperor Eye. There's Starfragger just going down that hot in their pieces as well.
Goes for the second, goes for the Fate taking down the third player for MCM Light.
Yeah, it's just Ares left now. He's just completely confused as to what just happened. He's gonna get the first though. And he has 4 more players to work with. Bombs being dropped. He just get it. this position is quite known. Mantis pushing up quite a bit. He could be caught off guard unless he moves to his gun. He does realize that there is a possibility of someone being there, and Air is just being caught off guard right there. Once again, 7-14 and 1 round away from match point. This is not looking that great.
Or you can say that again. Xenon buying that AWP. 5 AKs for MCM Light. 22nd round of this match. This can be some sort of a decider for this entire match.
Why is Xenon going in for an aggressive peek and he gets rewarded?
Rewarded with a man advantage. Mantis, I don't know what was that smoke.
Yeah.
Because they do have an idea of Mantis taking up that boost. He did give a little bit of sound. Looks like they are gonna make their way towards T-spawn and look for some other options.
It certainly is.
But Fate did get a lot of info from Engine. He did hear them backing off. It is gonna be aggressive, all down to him to defend B site. 50 seconds. They have already made their way towards B side. Flakes taking down Emperor. Right? Aris trading it out and aggressive. And
Aris
Xenon-
being the only person left, that's going to be hard again on the 1 versus 4. He does find the first. Xenon falling off, Hate being a lost foot, but aggressive does get him from the front, and that's going to be match point.
Entire time Fate দেখতেছিলাম আর ভাই GoTV sucks.
OTV. Bad.
দেখতেও weird লাগতেছে, কথা বলতেও weird লাগতেছে. Like, this is weird.
It's going to be not the best buy for the round. You need to defend match point again. Well, that is going to be a hard pill for MCM Light to swallow. It's going to be just 2 pistols and a Galil leaded by Rebel. They don't have the utilities to execute the site though. It's just it is going to boil down to when and if they get the frags. Aggressive going in for that. He's gonna smoke them out as well. This is gonna be so hard and it's gonna be so good for aggressive standing up the ball. Only getting 1 though, Fate from the corner, getting all 3. Vincent closing it out. I mean, Flax closing it out. That is just 16-7. First map over, and it's going to be overpass for the next map.
We are going to take a 5-minute short break between the next map.
I mean, Excavator, what do you have to say about MCM Light underperforming at the CT side? They did look like they were struggling a little bit towards the B side.
I mean, I think it was more of RV just going in perfectly, rather than MCM failing in their defense. But yeah, I did see a lot of problems with them holding, especially from that pillar in B. That's not really the best angle.
I would say they didn't make use of their mollies too much.
Yeah, I hardly saw any Molotovs being used as well by MCM Light in their CD side.
Especially at the ramp.
Well, it was
Xenon
used
being the
for-
spearhead, being the entry fragger. I mean, if you want to take that man down, you need to be good. You need to be good with your aim. Because Xenon, he was really crisp at those entry fragging.
Yeah, undoubtedly he was on the roll.
But this time Vincent is actually back. The real Vincent.
The real ones.
Yeah, let's go, boys. We're going to see the
Okay, guys, you should be seeing the map Veto in front of you. This ban was from MCM Light. They banned Inferno. Inferno is such a good map. if it's a decider map, I mean, it's one of the best matches to ever watch and cast. If Inferno's the decider, and RV did ban Vertigo, which is one of the strong suits for MCM Light. No chances on that one. It did go haywire the last time they played against MCM Light on that map. And it was actually MCM Light who picked Ancient, but this did not go at all. This just didn't go favor for them. RV winning it out that one, and RV's pick was Overpass and Mirage being banned by MCM Light, Nuke being banned by RV, and the decider is going to be Dust 2 if MCM Light wins this one.
So, what do you think? I mean, what went wrong for MCM Light? If we are being very particular about it.
I mean, apart from the fact that Fate and Xenon just completely dominated MCM with their aim, I would say the utilities and the overall map positioning wasn't great. They were just getting pre-fired and they didn't even bother to change their angles. Xenon just kept on getting the entries with sprees all alone in A side, and that was really a hard pill for MCM, I think, to swallow.
Yeah, well, Xenon actually went true to his name. I mean, his IGN was God Xenon. So he pretty much dominated the entire match and was in a pretty god mode today. And that put MCM Light in a, I don't know how to say it, in a very, very tough position. And, well, I won't say that this is something particularly MCM Light's fault. I would say this is RV's achievement. They worked really hard because I mean I have seen the position of the utilities. They have practiced it to the perfection. That's one thing I could say with absolute confidence.
And they also made use of their spawns. Xenon did get an early on man advantage after he had the AWP onto his hands and had the spawn. I think that was when they were at the CT at the late rounds of the match.
Oh, Overpass is on its way. Vincent has made his way as well. So it's just a matter of minutes before we get to see the second round.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I mean, who's casting this one?
Well, unfortunately, I have to go. So, yeah, I had a really fun time casting Ancient. I think that was probably the best round map in terms of frags. I don't think we'll get to see amazing shots like those. Probably not today, but yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see some. I'll see the recording tomorrow, but that's all that you'll get from me, guys. It's Blaze signing out. Have fun, and Commander and Oritro is going to stay with you guys. But that's all.
Okay, so that's that. And we're still waiting for players. So meanwhile, I guess we'll just wait for players. Our another caster, Mr. Bombastic Bilkis, is still missing.
In case you guys didn't know, Bombastic Bilkis is Nazard, the Apache helicopter.
Yeah, bombastic build faces Nazard. I know that very well. Okay, we're being very quiet actually.
Can we speak about the bidding tournament?
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, there is a kind of interesting baiting tournament is happening right now on Fragment. It's where you either register as a player or as a captain, then you get to pick up players based on your preference and stuff. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna. So the tournament is happening on Fragment. If you guys don't know, search Fragment on Facebook. You should find their page. The tournament will be live right after this one. We are technically sponsoring this tournament. We are actually the technical sponsor, so not technically sponsoring. Actually, technical, whatever. It's very confusing. So stay tuned for the tournament. It's gonna be a very good one. There are some interesting team. The team roster and details you should be able to find on Fragment's page, and the rest of the details will come and go as we get into it. So we are going to be live in Overpass within a short amount of time. I'm seeing players are getting sorted out to their teams and players are coming in. It's gonna be a long night, but do you know what I'm most scared of?
No, what?
It's a best of 3, and we already spent over how long? An hour and 5 minutes just on one map. So I'm guessing this will take at least 2 hours or 3 hours, depending on who wins this one. What happens when you go into a best of 5?
Yeah, I was just about to say that it would be a hell of a night when it comes to a best of 5.
That's gonna be crazy. I mean, match. I don't know who's gonna get into the finals. Finals will be best of 5. Oh, it's actually gonna be technically gonna be best of 5, but whoever comes from the upper bracket finals, that is today, the match that is happening right now, will have one map advantage on the finals. So technically, it's gonna be 4 maps. Yeah, 4 maps.
That is good.
So we are getting live on the second map of the upper bracket final, MCM Light versus RV, and this is going to be the knife round on Overpass.
Be sure to sit back and be comfortable because this is going to be another ride.
Yeah, from what I've seen on the first map, it's definitely gonna be a ride. Depends on who's gonna be a bumpy for. That's a different story.
Are we winning the knife round with ease?
RV definitely has a confidence boost from their achievement on the first map, so they are going to be on a different level of how do I say it? I don't know what the word
Gameplay?
gameplay, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Are we yet to choose what side they're gonna start on?
Okay, we are. Oh, by the way, in case anybody wants to know the score for the first map, it was 16-7 in favor of RV. RV pretty much. Okay, I had the live stream on the browser, and I got to hear my voice, and I don't like it.
Almost all people don't like their voice when they hear it. on recording.
By the way, MTS হাদে কোনো কারণে আরভি যে জিতছে একটা ম্যাপ ওই ইন্ডিকেটরটা দেখাচ্ছে না।
Oritro, I'm just gonna ask you an off-topic question. Do
sure,
singers
sure.
like to listen to their own songs?
আচ্ছা সিঙ্গারদের বিষয়টা একটু আলাদা বিকজ সিঙ্গাররা যখন গান গায় এর পিছনে লট অফ টেকনিক্যাল স্টাফ থাকে লাইক টিউনিং অ্যান্ড অটো পিচ কারেকশন। অটো পিচ কারেকশনের আসলে একটা ডিফারেন্ট না টার্ম আছে, অটো টিউন বলে সবাই পাবলিকলি মানে জেনারেলি, বাট ইটস ইন টেকনিক্যাল ওয়ার্ড ইটস অটো পিচ কারেকশন। সো এগুলোর কারণে তারা যে ভয়েসটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি দিচ্ছে এবং এটা রিয়েল টাইম হচ্ছে, মানে আমরা যেমন কথা বলতেছি আমাদের কথার মধ্যে কোনো প্রসেসিং নাই, প্রসেসিং আছে টেকনিক্যালি বাট ইটস কম্প্রেশন প্রসেসিং, ইটস নট অ্যাকচুয়ালি রিয়েল প্রসেসিং। আর ওরা যখন কথা বলতেছে সেটা অনেকগুলো প্রসেসরের মধ্যে যাচ্ছে, সেখানে অনেক কিছু অ্যাডজাস্ট করা হয়েছে। যারা যখন অ্যাকচুয়ালি তাদের কথা শুনতেছে ইট সাউন্ডস আ লট লাভলিয়ার। ওরকম প্রফেশনাল ইকুইপমেন্ট আমরা ইউজ করলে আমাদের ভয়েস শুনতে Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat this once more. That is, Fragment is hosting a bidding tournament that is going to be starting soon on their page. It's a bidding tournament between players who are taking their own, choosing their own team based on sort of a bidding system. So it's gonna be a very interesting tournament. The teams are very interesting, and the captains, I hope you're gonna like it. MCM is a technical sponsor of this tournament, so go to Fragments page. If you don't know, search Fragments in Facebook. You should have all the details from that page, and yeah, that's about it. And we're still waiting. I don't know what happened. Looks like RV, one of the players from RV is not here.
Zeno's not here.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, I think. So we'll be waiting to see what happens with that.
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay, is he back or? Okay, yeah. So finally, the match is going live in a few seconds.
RV decided to start on the T side first.
T side for overpass. That is going to be certainly interesting.
Have fun in the
mean-
chat, and the first round is going to start.
RV is one of the teams that are very well structured and well organized. So if they are choosing to go on the T side, they must have a plan for it. Streamer, the teams are swapped again on the HUD.
Looks like RV are gonna use their same old strat. Connector to A to
Okay,
connector to
Toaster is
B.
taking down Xenon.
Takes down Mantis 2.
Wait, where is that fight? I don't know.
It's not changing. It did change Fate. Trying to take a duel. Did take down Toaster down to a 2v4. Only down to 1 minute 10 seconds, and it's already down to a 2v4.
Toaster played his part to the T actually perfectly. Now Peror is holding a very interesting position. If that position is gonna come in handy if RV continues on their current path, which is through long. Now, can GoTV be a little smart and show us where the action is? Or is just gonna stay like a dumb... Okay, I can't say the next word.
Fate does have a flash, and that could come in handy.
Oh, nice shot by Emperor.
Counter-terrorists win.
And Rebel with the finish. Meanwhile, Aggressive takes down Emperor in a quick flick, but that's about it. That's the first round for MCM Light on Overpass on the second map of the upper bracket final. Oh, on the top of the HUD. Actual, beside the team name and the score. There are two dots. Don't have to worry about it.
It's gonna be upgraded pistols for RedViperZ. Looks like they're gonna just play out default and go for some
Okay,
gimmicky
so
plays.
Rebel is on the boost, and that boost sometimes comes in very handy, but probably not this time.
Certainly not. And Aris trying to find something.
Now, if Aris peaks in the right moment, he could get a frag. I mean, we have seen Aris being a little too impatient with his movements on the last map. Hopefully, this time he will rectify and try to do this patiently. That nade could do absolutely no damage. I mean, I got a little bit excited for absolutely nothing. Now, can Aris keep the kill? And he does, absolutely beautiful. But that should give him enough information to know there is no one outside of B. Aris is gonna clear the areas.
Emperor taking down Vincent, goes for the second, goes for the third, taking down 3. Switches over to the USP, and Mantis had nothing to do.
Mantis looked up, and for a moment, although it's a fixed character, it looked like he was being very, very. What's the exact word of?
He looked like a cute puppy.
Yeah,
Asking for
also
forgiveness.
exact English key. Helpless.
Helpless, yeah.
Helpless, yeah, I mean, you can use helpless. He looks so helpless. But this time they have a full buy, and AKs are deadly in the hands of Xenon and Faith, and pretty much everybody on RV. Okay, Rebel picked up to the position, and it should have did a lot of damage to aggressive, but nothing significant yet. But information is power.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a team kill.
That was a team kill right there.
I think Faith jumped to avoid getting shot by Rebel, but unfortunately he jumped in front of his teammate's gun.
Oh, Xenon taking down an aggressive Vincent taking down Rebel. And
I was just talking about the AKs being very good here on the hand of RV.
Emperor is missing a shot,
shot.
but reconfirms it on the second one.
Aris is in a very good position. Okay, he takes one. Okay,
Aris being a total beast, the MP9, total beast indeed. On for the 3K, retrieving that AK, and that is going to be the third for MCM Light. He had so many weapons, so many superior rifles, but it was all down to the MP9 doing the grunt work. And a technical pause.
Technical pause coming out of MCM Light, and so I have a very good question.
What is that?
Where was this Ares last round? I mean, last match.
Interesting question indeed. I mean, everybody should ask that.
Interesting text chat coming out of both teams. We're going to read that. We're going to look at the actual Facebook chat. Okay, so Arshadullah. Okay, so fair warning, if I butchered somebody's name or the pronunciation of it, please don't hate me. Arshadullah Arman, holy what? Okay. Labib Hassan, sus what? Sakif is inviting people to eat somewhere, but I guess we are not invited or something. So yeah.
Arnab Short commenting Hexeris.
No, that's not important. Important thing is Sakif Moda's name is inviting people to somewhere, but somehow he forgot the name of us, I guess. Commander?
Sakif bhai, you should reconsider who to invite. Too problematic.
Fardin Rahman, Aries bhai Chorom Pagla fan. Okay.
Yeah.
Sadman Sad, our referee. Give me a shout out, bhai. Acha.
Everybody sees your name when the streamer presses tab.
But Sadman did something impossible today.
And what is that?
He shared the stream on 68 groups.
Yo, that is 68 groups. Something.
68 or 67. My bad, whatever, it's above 65. So back to
Why
round
was
number
it
4.
69?
Good
I'm sorry. Okay, this is only gonna be upgraded pistol for RedViperZ.
Okay, Rebel is playing a very aggressive position. That should get okay. We have enough control, but the RB players are moving through connector on top near playground, and it appears to be a hit. Information should be passed down by now that.
Oh, Xenon took a lot of damage from that wall bang.
Oh my god, but Xenon, absolutely a beast. On the meanwhile, Toaster taking down aggressive with a casual headshot.
Just casually strolls in, gets a headshot, walks away. Does it again.
But Toaster is in a little bit of danger. There are two players on a very steep curve on both sides, so either could pick him and kill him. So he needs support from his teammates, and they are coming in flocks. But Vincent, oh my god,
That was clean, and that was nasty from Vincent.
that was crispy. I would say crispy would be the right word. Like, wham bam gone.
Now it's all 25 seconds down the clock, and RV needs to do something. At least get a bomb plant or something.
Their economy does not seem very strong at the moment. Rebel taking one, and Faith returning the favor. It's still Faith. Can he plant the bomb? He doesn't have the bomb.
Terrorists win.
But good economic damage coming out of RV. Taking down 3 players.
Harris playing strong from that truck position.
But yeah, actually I was wrong. RB has a very good economical position, so they should be fully equipped with guns and utilities. Yep.
It does look that way.
Round number 5 is on its way. Mollies are coming down.
Taking B, short control early on. RedViperZ are gonna have a lot of options with that certain part of the map control.
Wall banks happening.
Sorry.
Nobody's taking in damages. But that boost could be deadly or could be a waste of time. Oh, Rebel just, escaped by the margin of his hair.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Xenon is slowly lurking out towards washroom.
Okay, finally, Wallbank came to a little bit of damage to aggressive.
I'm just slowly. Well, I'm
Is
just
this
watching
a-
how Xenon is lurking out at A side slowly.
Is this gonna be a very, very elaborate fake? Because RV depleted a lot of their utilities, and
But
so
the
did
bomb-
MCM Light.
The bomb is at monster.
Xenon is probably gonna do one of those famous flanks. Okay,
Right.
Peror taking down aggressive. There's another player coming towards him. Mantis is just outside of Peror, still going strong, taking 3. Now, last player is Xenon, and he is nowhere near the bomb or where the action is happening. He's just gonna sneak back into long, save his gun and utilities.
I just can't believe how the players of RV walked just right into the crosshair of Emperor one by one, not even a double peek or some sort. I just found that amusing.
Guys, if you haven't, please share the stream. We are running a not secret, but small giveaway on the stream. There's gonna be a huge giveaway, the surprise giveaway from the part 3 of the $500 giveaway on the final. So share the stream, increase your chances of winning. Oh, Xenon taking a lot of damage from that pot shot coming out of Emperor. Xenon's gonna take a good time, but Emperor takes a lot of damage in return too. Down to 22 HP.
But he did finish his meal. Xenon is down. They do have a man advantage.
Is holding long, but in a very awkward position. Okay, Vincent is coming. Oh my god, the man is a beast. Oh my! Oh, actually, Fake did not notice it. Half of his body was visible.
Yeah, that was a left-sided sneak. He would have done nothing. Mantis taking down Toaster, gets another one. Out of all people, Mantis is on a roll right now, planning down the bomb. But both of the players of RedViperZ are very low.
I mean, out of all people, what do you mean? Mantis is a capable player.
Listen,
He's
everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
okay, I do not agree with that notion. Mantis is a very capable player. We should support him, even though he nothing.
Mantis taking down Rebel. Gets a third kill. Look, goes for the fourth.
I mean, they're very low. I mean,
Oh, aggressive taking down Ares with a headshot. Scar taking down Mantis. He does not have enough time for a full defuse, and this is going to be the first round on board for RedViperZ.
interestingly, they are both below 20 HP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were both below 20 HP. Mantis was 18, I guess, and aggressive was at the single digits. Losing out to a single buy round, this is going to put MCM Live on an eco round. Half buy, might I say.
Foot shot. Took a foot shot in return, kill Ares.
Ooh, aggressive missing. Didn't miss actually. Taking down Toaster.
He's clearing his corners very well, and Vincent is holding his ground. Oh, he missed flash. Oh, actually, that shot connected. Although not significant damage, but it did connect. Okay, I did not know about that boost. Oh my god, Peror was focusing on another player while Zenon snuck back and took him out.
That was a little bit of awkward for both of the teams.
Yes, and Mantis already no players are coming in, and he's gonna take down Rebel. Probably Scar 2. No, Scar actually took him down. That's
Zenon.
round 2 for RV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so out of everything we said, your statement about Mantis is the one people are commenting about. Interesting.
Shit.
Another full buy coming out of MCM Light, although Ares and Scar does not have a head armor. Okay, Rebel actually took damage from it, or the molly. Okay, they're slowly moving through the monster. Like that, B side is completely open. I don't even know what happened.
I mean, so do I. This just happened so quickly. Down to Toaster and Emperor. Right? Toaster does have the utilities, but this is going to be a tall task, and looks like they're going to be saving for this round. Giving out RedViperZ the third.
Export is entirely dry. So look like this round Scar is the only one who got a kill. Toaster and Emperor get to save their weapons. Round number 3 on the board for RedViperZ, right?
Yeah, RedViperZ. Wipe.
And
That
round
was-
number 9 is RedViperZ.
God
Round
Zenon.
Aggressive. We shouldn't mock people for that. Anyway, back to round number 9. This is look like a quick connector hit, but oh my god, Emperor right. What the?
Gets a second on top of that. Gets a...
Almost
This
a
is the
third.
third.
Almost a third. Bird Toaster comes back and pretty okay. Mantis, can he do the sneaky? And he's got spotted.
Okay, so Emperor, the beast, the man, the legend himself. Xenon was just about to get down from here, but the Molly dissuaded him from his plan. Can Xenon make this? I mean, they are holding all the angles. That's a tall order for Xenon. And he's taking a bit of damage, but if they start chasing him now, it's gonna be probably a mistake.
That is gonna be the 6th for MCM Light.
But what Emperor did right there
That was godlike, I would say.
nothing sort of heroic. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, so
The 10th round of this match.
Vincent, well, I guess somebody was supposed to drop Vincent, but did not. There was a confusion. I mean, who took damage from what? But took damage.
I thought the wallbang did a little bit of damage to Scar.
Fate
I
took
guess he
damage,
did.
from the wall.
That could have been so aggressive, slowly pushing out towards connector all on his own.
Okay, that shot.
Oh, getting
Brought
legged
down.
for the 2nd time by Emperor. That AG missing out a little bit.
Looks
I
like
do-
they are planning up to get into short. Be short.
And MCM Light does also have the info that there's Xenon on the flank.
No, they are. They
Is
are
this
running
gonna be a
back to
fake?
connector.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a fake.
A very elaborate fake. 4 players are here. Okay, this is gonna be all on 2. I don't know who is the A side.
It's all down to
Em-
Emperor to hold down A side. Xenon did trade out Emperor, and they do have the complete control of A side, but rotation are fast. Close to taking down Xenon. Fate is gonna trade it out, and the bomb is going to get planted down to a 3v3.
This is going to be a very interesting retake.
Very interesting indeed.
Yes, sir,
3
yes,
of the
sir.
players are playing after plant positions, being very passive. Harris did spot Vincent. Checks the headshot angle. Fate only got 1. Gets traded out. Harris taking Mantis. Vincent is there to trade it out. And Rebel with the AWP.
Does he have a kit? Yes, he has a kit.
He does have a kit, and that is going to be the 7th for MCM Light. That was really close for RedViperZ. Almost winning that round.
Yeah, I mean, it almost got up to a very uncomfortable position. Well, Aries did a lot of the heavy lifting to this round. He got up close and personal and took out 2 people, I think, 2 or 3. Xenon is the only one with an AK this round. Going to be interesting. Smoke's coming in, or that's a miss smoke.
Harris taking down.
Should be a more down.
It is
Yeah,
a complete mowdown. Yeah. All down
Oh,
to
but
Fate.
Fate is still alive.
Terrorists win.
Fate only getting a compensation kill and nothing more
Oh, wait, what?
for Ahmed.
God
No,
had an AK.
no,
and he dropped-
Harris, he didn't just take it. It's
No,
connected.
it was actually Scar. Scar
Oh.
picked up. Scar had an AK. He somehow dropped it to pick up a Mac 10, and then he gave it to Aris, and Aris just threw it away.
Interesting.
Okay,
Vincent is
that's
gonna take
very-
shot control by 4. Scar taking down Vincent. He was a little bit blind, but
You know,
enough.
that's really bad to try.
He did see the body of Vincent a little bit, and that worked in his favor.
Oh, that's an interesting thing.
Rebel with getting that AK Aris
Oh,
doing
oh.
a lot of damage onto Fate. from that smoke wall, smoke push. I mean smoke fire. What do I say? Is this a smoke wall bang?
Ah! Toaster getting caught into
That
a very
was-
uncomfortable position. Aggressive is holding that awkward gun. Used to be my favorite, but then Valve kinda lost it.
Rebel gets two of his own, gets traded up by Mantis, down to a 1v2. Mantis, this spot.
What is gonna Mantis do? The IGL of RB.
Takes down Ares, down to a 1v1. He is going to rotate.
Oh
towards-
my god, they're gonna.
Terrorists win.
Emperor missing his shot. That worked out in favor for Mantis, and that is gonna be
Mantis.
the
The hero of the round. Well,
Mantis-
so you said something about Mantis last map. Remember? Well, I guess
It's like the
Mantis is-
IGLs do need to step up.
Mantis is actually doing the hard part to bring back his reputation. I mean, he's an amazing player. There is no way denying it. I mean, having a little bit of fun, but this time,
Right, taking down
Okay,
Zenon with only a 5-7 aggressive. Fate taking down 2. Aggressive Toaster goes for Scar 2, and that is gonna be the third for him. Should be a clean sweep.
yeah, Ares doesn't even have an armor, so unless Ares becomes the hero, I don't see a way of MCM like winning.
Unless
this
he
round.
becomes Cadian. Will he?
Terrorists win.
No, Mantis made sure of that. Fahim Monaim, Vance ki Vincent না Vincent last ম্যাপে ছিল না ইন্টারনেট কানেকশনের প্রবলেমের কারণে তার জায়গায় ফ্লেক্স খেলছে ফ্লেক্সে ভেন্স ছিল ফ্লেক্স So round number 14 is on its way and we are seeing
Yo, I am back. Are we
Yo,
live?
Nazard, yeah, we live.
Holy shit, let's go.
Okay,
Who's playing today?
good.
We are back again live here in the Dhaka, Bangladesh MCM Pro League. We have Fnatic versus Nate Navi. Simple going wild today. And Boomla is not playing today. Actually, Rebel is playing.
It's Boomich.
Matt is already live, bro. Let's get back to the round. Emperor, take down Zenon. Okay, but Matt is this time picked right in and took him down. So what's gonna happen? And we have Nazard with us, who somehow thought it was a Navi match.
Nazard.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I had to feed my little boy. He was really hungry, and yeah, it is what it is.
Okay, so for some clarification, can you explain the little boy you're talking about is a cat? And we
It's
are
a cat.
they're getting RV is getting into the air and fierce battle is happening, but Scar is already dead. Okay, but Rand is actually so. Oh my god, that's a nice pick coming out of Mantis.
A complete roll. Ares getting a compensation kill, taking down aggressive, and that is all he's going to get. 12 HP. Man's going to back off for good.
Yeah, it's better for him to just save the gun because none of his team have more than $350, and Scar with just $0 to work with. There's no chance that they're gonna be buying the next round. So, M4 might be a useful tool against this stacked up RV.
They are actually trying to hunt him down. He is far away for out of their reach.
You know, Nazard, I need to get your opinion. Do you think Ancient is a city-sided man?
That is quite. That's a good question because I've seen people say it's very like CT sided, but at the same time, I think like if you're like in T side and you rack up you know, you get the momentum, it's really hard to kind of differ. It's same with Nuke. I mean, some still say it's quite CT-sided even after the CT nerfs that came in with the map updates. But yeah, I think it's more about how the teams approach it.
RV did prove that